So this week, Brittany, Chris, and old G-Man are back in Ohio trying to fill that unfilled tag.
Mission is sponsored by Hips Archery Targets, Big & J Long Range Attractants, Pythol Technical Gear, and Yeti Coolers. And these fine sponsors.
It's late October in Ohio. I've seen one big doe and a little button buck behind her. Not much else this morning. Good wind, about 40 degrees. It'll come.
As fate would have it, the weather turned hot for Brittany and she decided to take a couple of days off. As soon as the next cold front rolled through though, she was in that hawk stand and ready to go. As soon as Brittany got back in her hot tree stand, she had bucks running everywhere. I just knew it was going to be her night.
cannot believe Britni did not shoot this deer. And I tell you what, a buck like that ever walks under my stand, I'm slinging a Walsh jackknife his way.
This segment is brought to you by Montana Decoy, Trophy Ridge, Nose Jammer, Killer Food Plots, Wasp Archery, and Black Eagle Arrows.
So apparently Chris got the call that the rut was in full swing, because the next thing I know, his butt's headed to Ohio.
Alright, it's November the 5th, first morning sit here in Ohio. Yesterday evening, set this same stand. Deer movement was really good. Saw a total of 8 deer. Saw one really nice buck. Pretty sure it's a shooter. Come in over here to our right, trailing a doe. So first setting the stand, and we're already seeing the rut activity here in Ohio. So we're settled in. It cooled off last night. So right now it's probably in the high 30s, 38, 39 degrees. So the temperature is perfect. Hoping for some good deer movement today. Checked our trail cams last night, our coverts, and still got a really good 9-point and a solid 10-point coming into this stand. Jennifer's about a mile from me this morning. She's got a nice 8-point and a nice 10-point coming to her. The 8-point has been coming every morning, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Jennifer's going to get a shot at that buck this morning. So good luck to Jen. But we're settled in here. We got our new bow, our new bear, BR33, locked and ready to go, settled in. Got our Blythel gear on, staying warm this morning. So stick with us. Hopefully we're going to have some action here for you. Alright, it's evening number 2. Still back in the same spot here. Been hunting since yesterday. This morning, pretty good morning, we saw 9 deer. One really nice buck. Again, over here on this far ridge across from us, trailing a doe. He was grunting about every other step, so definitely more signs of the rut. Jennifer had a pretty slow morning on this one doe. We've actually, I checked out another covert camera I've got set up on the backside of the mountain here, and 2 giants have shown up. A buck that we call Walter on this property. He's a 9 or a 10-year-old deer. Super, I mean, just a giant body, 350 plus pound buck. So he was actually at that stand yesterday evening along with a giant 9-point. So we pulled Jennifer's gear from her stand and took her over there. So we're hoping that those bucks will show up again today. As for us here, we've seen a shooter every time we've set this stand. So just got to get him in bow range. We've actually got our Montana decoy out. So if we do see the buck, we're going to do some calling this evening just to see if we can pull him in. So got that decoy set up down here below our tree. But it's Ohio, it's November. The rut's on. So that big shooter can step out anytime. So we're going to stay in the woods. Got the rest of the week ahead of us. So it's looking to be a great week. mountain. What we've got here is a big flat right here, and the deer are crossing from one side to the other. Bucks checking for does, and they're using this big flat right here. So what we did, we moved up the hill. Still got our lock-on stand down in the holler here below us, but we moved up here. There's just a ton of buck sign up here on this top, scrapes, and they're checking them every night, freshening them up. So this morning, I actually pulled out my code blue double drag and drug some doe estrus and buck urine down the old logging road, and I actually had a 6-point trail me all the way to the tree shortly after daylight. So I think we're definitely in a great spot. We just got to put some time in the stand now, and again, it's November, so and we're in Ohio. Great place to be. So stick with us. You're watching Lethal Mission TV.
This segment is brought to you by Muck Boots, Nightingale Game Calls, Last Chance Archery, Bear Archery, Code Blue, and Covert Trail Cameras. Crosstine Outfitters presents The Mission.
And now a word to you fathers. Don't make your children angry by the way you treat them. Rather, bring them up with the discipline and instruction approved by the Lord. The Apostle Paul gives parents great advice here. Britni and Chris are both parents, and Britni is a great mother to her 5-year-old son, Isaac, who she's starting to introduce to the outdoors. As we see in this episode, Chris has also raised Garrett to enjoy and love the outdoors as we see his excitement harvesting his biggest buck to date. But in this verse, parents are advised to discipline as well as morally instruct your children in ways approved by God and what His Word says about it. Oftentimes, it's hard for a mother or a father to venture down the road of discipline and instruction the way their parents raised them. Sometimes our parents did a great job following the ways God set forth, but mostly we see where parents didn't do a good job raising us, and that flows into how we treat our children. No matter what age your child or children, hit the reset button and realign yourself with making sure not to anger your children, to discipline them in accordance with God's law, and instruct them to love Him just as Chris has done with Garrett. Unfortunately, Chris and Britni were not able to make it happen for their rut trip to Ohio, but Chris was able to sneak back up there with old G-Man, and well, let's just watch what kind of action they get into.
So this 10-point gave Chris and G-Man all kinds of fits. Chris was trying to put Garrett in position to get a shot on it while getting it on camera. However, the buck sensed something wasn't right and just headed the other way. But I tell you what, G-Man, don't let your guard down. Tomorrow's a new day.
While Chris and G-Man are watching spikes on the Big and J, they notice some movement to their left. While Chris is getting the camera ready, well, let's just say G-Man doesn't let this buck get away.
I got him. Damn. Yes. I got him. I got the deer. This is the biggest deer I've ever killed in my life. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Let's carry him. We're back in Ohio. So we just got to the stand a few minutes ago. It's November the 20th.
see him. Hey, you done good, boy.
Well, here he is, guys. It's November the 20th. Just killed our 2016 Ohio buck. And, well, I'm just really glad because it's my first deer with a gun. Very first deer that I've ever killed with a gun. So today we got to kill him, but yesterday we didn't have very much luck. There was a 10-point and an 8-point. Both of them got away, but we killed this guy, and I'm just thankful the good Lord blessed us with this fella.
So what a way to end the Ohio rut trip. For Garrett to show up his dad and shoot his first buck ever with a gun, I know it meant more than anything to Chris. And that is why we hunt and what hunting is all about.